because we are here, and we have to talk. But it's early morning, and I'm going to moving around. So pardon me if you can hear me sometimes, and then another time the volume drop. Anyway, because I'm in the kitchen today. You know that in this channel we do many things. All right, so bear with me. Let me just put some while I put some, what do you call it now? I do some ginger. I'm putting some, I want to grate some ginger to make some tea. Work with me. The water is already boiling, but I want to, let me come a little closer so I can chat with you. Some people, listen. Blessings, I want to come back to the channel. Long time when I chit chat. The one sad thing I did was turn on the stove before I turn on the stove before I grated the ginger. So this is what I'm doing. Grated a little ginger for some tea. Give me a minute. Welcome to my kitchen. I have something I want to talk to you guys about, so but just let me get it together. Let me walk with you guys while. So this is my ginger in the pot. Anyway, people. Listen. How do I start? With the rumors swirling. I would say rumors no, because no one from the camp has come out to say anything about what has been swirling around social media. And you may be asking, what the hell is she talking about? I'm talking about this thing that has been going around with about Marwa and Rocio. You understand? About Marwa and Rocio. Give me a second. The people, I'll be moving around, so excuse me. Sometimes it will be dark, sometimes depends on how I move. This is a channel where we come close together and sit down and chat. It's a more intimate side of me, not the regular podcast. So work with me. Now, while I make my ginger to boil, I want to chit chat with you. So pardon me as I move around. Now, rumors in the camp. Rumors swirling around. At this point, I would say rumors. Yesterday, Mr. Nairobi teacher came out and said on his channel, he made 2 videos. One, he said some things like Rocio and Marwa having some kind of raka, and I don't know what it was or what happened, but as per him, as per Nairobi teacher, the rumor monger, Rocio was like there was some domestic violence issue in the midst of everything, meaning that Marwa may have, he alleged, let me phrase my words properly, he alleged that Marwa laid hands on Rocio. No, I don't know, and I don't think this is something, even if it happened, guys, I know for sure that this is not anything that anybody from Marwa's camp would have come out and spoken publicly about. No, I'm not one who is here to condone anybody behavior, especially when it comes to delicate issues like this one, and serious issues like such as domestic violence. I mean, I run a joke. I don't play around when it comes to these things. And as much as you guys see me reacting on reactors who we know for a fact that they will come out and tell a lot of lies on things and fabricate stuff that they claim happening in the village. This one is, there's a high possibility that it can happen. The reason being, remember, teeth and tongue must meet. Oh my. Teeth and tongue must meet. Meaning that there will be disagreements from time to time. In case you guys wondering what I'm doing, I like to make, when I make my drink, I like to add a little essence to it. So even if I'm doing lemonade, I add essence. This is not really the one I should add. I should be adding like the clear one, but this is a mix. This is a mixed essence. But the clear one is finished. I use it to do my cream of wheat cereal. So anyway, yeah. So it's a high possibility that, oh my, it's a high possibility that it could have happened, right? So I'm not here to what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not here to say whether it did or it didn't. That's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is, honestly, all are innocent until proven guilty, and nobody is perfect. But when it comes to raising your hands, I'm speaking for both parties, no, male or female. When it relates to an argument within the homestead between two people, somebody should be in their right minds to be able to de-escalate. That's how it go? Yeah. Somebody should be in their right minds to be able to de-escalate. To be able to de-escalate the situation. But when two people is going to my time clock outside on the apple tree. When two people are going to be going at a level where nobody is able to do some de-escalation, then you know that the situation is bad. It's bad. And something is amiss. There is something there that is causing, even though, let me finish my sentence. I have a way not to. There's something there. There's a high possibility that something is there. That something is really, there's an underlying issue that is causing the parties to not able to control, to do some control inside, house control, they say. I don't know. So, when it relates to this, when it comes to this, that we are human. We are human and capable of anything. And when we say anything, meaning that to lose control at any given moment and not be able to clearly think, don't it? Yeah. We lose control and not be able to manage or clearly think. Or we become impaired, our senses, because there's a level of anger sometimes when you reach to that level, because I have that problem, and that is why I work on myself so hard, because I find that sorry guys, sorry, I didn't want to stop talking to you and I'm standing in front of the freezer, so yeah, I want to put I had to practice, sorry my people, I had to practice that level of self-control whereby I had to learn to be the one to even mediate if I have to be the one to de-escalate if I have to be the better one and not go in the gutter. If the person is down in the gutter or neck deep in whatever is going on, I practice so hard to be the better one, to be the one that is in control or has some form of control over the situation instead of going neck and neck with the individual. I'm human, and even though I'm talking to you here, there may be times I would slip up even though I practice hard. So with Rosie and Marwa, no one knows. I'm not there, I wasn't there. You understand? People will come out and say things if they have to. And if they need help, people will come out. I think everybody, all parties involved, both Marwa and Rosie, I know if they need help, they would have come out at some point in time. Or they can, or they should. Can, should, or could. I'm putting all those words together because it is a situation whereby I don't know the situation. I don't want to be one of the reactors who run to the screens just because I want a hot story. Jesus. Just because I want a breaking story. I don't want to be a reactor or one of the reactors who does that because I'm hungry. No, sir. No. I don't want. I want, if I bring a story, if I react on a story, whatever story that I'm reacting on, it should be already out there on the internet. Not no guesswork, not no hearsay. I want facts. And the reason why I'm saying that is, let me tell you what I saw happen yesterday. Nairobi teacher and whoever is giving him information. Like I always say, this guy is so egotistical. Whoever is giving him information, his body, who is feeding him info as he gets it or as they get it. Both of them have the same egotistical problem. Whether it's a male or female, that is exactly what's going on. And let me tell you why I say that. Yesterday, I saw. Actually, I spent all day on the road yesterday until about late afternoon yesterday. I spent on the road. No. Somebody called me while I was out and told me that I made it to Hollywood. Jokingly, say, hey, you made it to Hollywood. So I said, what do you mean by that? Say, hey, you've been highlighted on the one and only YT police. So YT, if you're new to my channel, you wouldn't know who I'm talking about. But for those of you who've been here, you know that I'm talking about a Nairobi teacher. So I said, why? The person said, hey, well, he broke a story about Marwa and Rocio, that Rocio was beaten by Marwa, and that she ran to Gabbyverse and something, right? So, and he also spoke about you, because you reacted on a video he did. Yes, I did. I reacted on a video he did. Like I always do, I react on many videos that he did because I'm a reactor. So, and he's calling you names as usual, saying that you are this or you're that. So I was laughing as, I I came home, and when I settled later on in the night, last night I watched the video. I got the chance to watch the video once I was settled. So um, I realized also that he did two videos of the same, not about me, but two videos of the same topic about, actually not videos, they were lives, he did two lives about the same topic with Rosie and Marwa. No, when I watched number one, it's like he was dancing around the subject because he was unsure. The information was not fed to him in the right order, apparently, based on what I saw. That's just my analysis. And then when he was done, he went back and did round two update. Now in round two, he came back with something saying that Rocio is in Nairobi, and Rocio went to the Argentinian embassy, and I don't know what the hell visa was. I don't know what the hell visa he was talking about, because Maisha does not need a visa. So I don't know what he was talking about. In the thing, even though that's besides the point, I'm saying all of that to say that he was just all over the place with his in the first leg. He was all over the place, so it's like it was guesswork, or maybe whoever gave him the information didn't have it. And when the person, when his hingeman came back, they came back at round two because they got it from the source or something, or from somebody who is at Marwa's homestead. And you know, they gave him information. He came back. Now let me tell you something. Even if I knew everything that happened, and it happened off of the internet, the real, would never run to the internet in a hungry state of mind to give people any information that I know not of. And that's a vast difference. That's a vast difference between me and many reactors. Because these things can land you into serious issues. So I make it my sort of mantra in a kind of way to react. I react only on what is brought to the internet. No, I heard numerous times many other reactors saying, oh, we react, and that's the intro. Oh, we react on what is put out there on the internet, and dega. And in this instance, there was nothing. Sorry guys, the sun, it is like, sorry, what you see, the reflection on my face is just the sun. And you will know that by now. Anyway, so may I say, if Marwa laid hands on Rocio, it was not done on the internet. I was planning to come and react on the way how Marwa behaved towards Bitriba, but I had so much things to do. You guys know that many times I'm not even visible here on YouTube Street because I am going through my own issues, and I tend to make it my life my priority instead of running to YouTube hungry. hungry. You understand? Rest is imperative for me. A good state of mind is imperative also for me. I can't be taking on people's business every day while mine is boiling over. And I'm not hungry for anything. Anything I'm hungry for is a content mind and peace. So I stay away from most of the haba that is going on. Period. Let me close on this and take a little bit. So it's gonna be too dark now. Now it's too dark. Anyway, so I stay away from all of those things. I think I need to shift to the other side. But when I shift, I want to shift over to the other side, guys. Hold on. Let's move over to the other side. And in the meantime, when I move it, I need to find proper space for you guys, to put you guys, so you can see what I'm doing. By the way, this is the oil that I use. It's coming out, it's made in Jamaica, called Royal 100% pure coconut oil. Because lately, I've been having so many issues with my stomach, so I have to be careful. And I choose the coconut oil instead. I was telling you guys that I want to move you closer to the stove because that's where I'm going to be doing what I'm doing. So, back to what I'm saying. The vlog is a little job, but you understand, we are reasoning. So, me not running out to the internet to say things that I don't know, that's just me. I'm not going to run out here. You would never see me running out here to react on anything that I don't have proper knowledge about. Anything I'm reacting on is stuff that you guys, that they would put on the internet. Not talk about nothing women don't know about. You understand? I refuse. So I was saying I wanted to react on Maru on the incident with the vehicle for Gitriba, because honestly, Marwa has been busy and it must have been some reason, probably reason, some reason. I know sometimes Rosie, you might come off as being stubborn, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Rosie is a responsible woman. She's a responsible young woman. And then no, I know I could put my pinky finger on a block for Rosie, and I'm not gonna put my neck, I'll put my pinky finger on a block and tell you guys that it had to be something urgent. Why she was going out that gate, it had to be. And most likely she probably couldn't locate Mara or something. It had to be something, some reason. Anyway, hold on for me, I come back. Let me yes, so I have this thing all over the whole place. What the hell is wrong with me? Oops. So it had to be it had to be some reason why Rocio, even though that is done and gone, but that was what I wanted to talk about. You understand? That was what I was talking about. I wanted to talk about. So Nairobi teacher coming out to talk about and AM Carol and on trending. All of them came to talk about. I don't know about the other stick man. What is his name? JT. Because I don't watch him. I don't watch him, and because he's this young, I don't really want to have to tell him because he's a kid. He's a little baby, little boy, and I don't want to be seen telling off one little boy. So I don't really watch him to prevent me from doing that, because you have to give respect in order to earn it. So even though I'm not looking for him to have no respect for me because I don't know him. Anyway, that's besides the point. What I'm saying, guys, for me, I would not be the one to come out here to be talking about stuff that I don't know. So even though that is how reporting goes, you don't have to physically be there to see. But when you do your research and you find out what the story is, you will do something. You will report on the story, But in this case, none of them who is talking about it knows nothing. It is hearsay at this point. Hearsay. And one person one person came out and spread that information like wildfire. And all of them was running with it. All of them. Hungry, hungry, hungry. Because there's this thing, if they don't do a video per day, they're not okay. It's not okay. 7 days a week, all day. Numerous times a day. Crazy. I can't. I have a life to live. Now you see me here this morning. I'm trying to get my act together. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. If you can see. See? That's what I'm doing. So my husband likes when I do egg like this sometimes. So the egg is with the sardine, and then I just add a little curry seasoning to it. And next I will add the cubes. Actually, I should have only put 1 cube. I end up putting 2. Crazy me. Because 1 is enough. But it is what it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's what's happening. So you see why I don't be able to be running to the internet every minute. No. Because I have a life to live. I have a life to live. And I'm not gonna make my life spoil while minding other people's business. Also, I do reactions like for fun. I like the analysis, and besides, for me, it is therapy. It's therapeutic for me in some ways. So take a look. I don't want to put the thing too close to the edge, because if I do that, it may topple over, the phone might break. The screen is already cracked. So what you see here is sardines and eggs, the canned sardines and eggs together. And I'm scrambling the eggs with the sardine inside. And it's nicely seasoned. And these sardines, I think, are the ones that already have the pepper in it. These sardines are the ones I think that already have the pepper inside. Alright, so that's that. Sorry for the noise, little people. That's that. What I want to do next is I want to make bread. I have a toaster, but I'm not in the mood. I like to put the towel on the stove and like this, like so, and then I put the bread. So this is wheat bread, and that is what my husband will have. Where's the... So normally I would put some butter on here, but at this point I haven't gone shopping as yet, so there's no butter. Some people, as I was saying, I'm trying to cut the bread, but this is not a bread knife. So as I was saying, I'm not gonna be the one to run out here to what you call it, to react on anything that I don't know. I sometimes I put the bread in the oven also, but this is just one single bread, so not today. This I used is a combination, either the oven or the stove top. I could hardly I hardly use the what do you call this thing again? What do you call this thing again? I hardly use this thing here. I do have a toaster, but honestly, not at this time. So it's always a combination, and even the microwave, I don't. For years, when I was in the other country, these are things that I would have to jump and use on a daily basis. And as I get older, because I have these things for years, as I get older, I realize that, some of the sicknesses that we have, will even accelerate based on the things that we use. So, as for me, I try to eliminate microwaves and all of them something they like. I cut it out. I use the stove for many things. No, like when I tell people, I'm not going to come out here to react on things that I don't know about, that I didn't see on the internet. It's fine, it's okay, because people take the chance and do these things, whether it was on the internet or not. It is okay, but for me, that is just my style. That is just my style. So, ego brought Nairobi teacher out yesterday twice. Ego and hunger. I tell you, when I say hunger, I mean hunger, real hunger. Because he rushed out to do the story, and then right after that, he came backtracking some of the things, some of the claims that he made. Because in the first video, he said, right now as we speak, Rocio is at Gabby Verse. No, he didn't say Gabby Verse. He said a YouTuber. Rocio is at a YouTuber as we speak. And Marwa had, like he said, Marwa laid hands on. He didn't say laid hands. He used another word. Like he said, Marwa beat her. And shame on you. Da, 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 da. No. Me, personally, as I said before, I am not going to condone no man that beat no woman. Fire upon you if you do that. Travel commando, whatever the hell, whoever the hell, fire upon you if you do that. Me not condone them something. Because I have daughters, 2 to be exact. Me not run them joke. So, because me know I will lose it if any one of my daughters would have been in a situation. Now we've seen the struggle also of Rocio on numerous occasions. We've seen her struggle to adjust. And these people, even before we know anything about her struggling to adjust, even during a delicate time like pregnancy, these bullies were out there. Bullying this young woman day in and day out. Tell me what's the difference between them and Marwa, if as they allege that. Because right now it is allegations, as they allege that Marwa has laid hands on her. What's the difference between them and him in this case? She's pregnant. When she was pregnant, they came to, first they said it was so bad, and when we called them out for the behavior, They said, oh, at least we will give Madam Parasite a break. Give her a break until she gets the child, because we called them out. And it wasn't even a week after they said what they said. They were back at it like crocodiles because they're hungry. I mean, I stop sister because they're hungry. They came back at it again. Feeding, again. You understand? They never let up Rocio during her pregnancy. They never did. They crucified that girl during delicate times, delicate moments, when they should be literally saying, let me back up off this girl and let her be, because pregnancy is a delicate situation. Hell no. Hell no. Some of them said hell no, because people, some of them said straight up they're not gonna stop reacting, and they said straight up. Even I was listening to even Nairobi teacher who came up. Oh, sorry for that, guys. Shame on you, so-called positive reactors, saying that you this and you that and you that and you this, and I'm saying to myself, but wait. In the same line that you're telling us shame on you, you're saying that you don't like Rocio. Shame on me for what then? If you're here to defend Rocio and condemn Marwa, how can you defend somebody and dislike them? Oh, friggin' ass. How can you defend somebody yet you dislike them? It makes no sense. And for those of you who are underneath their comments and cheering them on, shame on you, because you're fooled by these people. They only put it on a show. There is no genuinity inside. None whatsoever. And the ones coming out like they care, the ones who coming out like they care, they're creating more damage to these people mentally than anything else. You think it's easy getting up every day as a social media, as an influencer? It's not easy to get up every day. I have to move you around with me, guys, because I'm not wearing a microphone, so I will move you with me. It's not easy to get up every day, come to the internet, and be making stories, giving you guys real live stories, and then all you do is criticize, bash, tarnish, drag, create issues. It wouldn't be easy. It's not gonna be easy. Hell no. And as far as I'm concerned, you Nairobi teacher, you and Trending, you AM Carol, play a major role in even Rocio's mental health. A major role in her not being able to balance, because she already has Marwa and Maisha to deal with, and that's the ever shifting. And to add you guys, the dregs from the bottom. So by the time it gets around to her being able to digest anything, it's best she starves, because she's not going to be able to take it, to swallow any sediments. And you guys are the sediments, contaminants. Now take that back. Contaminants. You don't give the woman, the people them a break. Feed. Day in, day out, hungry. Hey, I know his reaction. And I know, but it don't have to be every day. You know what I mean? They bring their life and they bring their videos every day. And as soon as, even before the videos are dropped, especially on trending. She's already doing a live stream. Till I think even Black Beauty had to call them out one time to tell them how we look bad. Because while Marwa live streaming, they are live streaming Marwa's live stream. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Hungry. Hungry, hungry. That's why I say hungry. Hungry. Want to be the first. Competitive. Well, it's good to be competitive, but not in that way. And you can be competing with the person who's actually the original owner of the content. That's bad, nasty minded, greedy, gluttony. Anyway, I don't want to derail. I don't want to derail, and I think this is good. Actually, guys, it's a live. This is a live video, and I do it this way, vertically, and I do it unlisted. I privately live while I'm doing it because I didn't want to actual live. I was just doing this using the storage on YouTube. It's not like I really wanted to come live at this time because it's very early. It's too early to be live on my end. Too early to be live. I know you guys are not up as yet. You will see it when I release it later. Hey. Okay. Now as for me, I'm going to drink my ginger tea. I'm going to drink my ginger tea. My husband will come and eat his breakfast. Because I could eat sardine in its pure form without anything added. I will eat it from the can, but to add anything else like egg, hell no. I'll eat the egg without the sardine, and I'll eat the sardine without the egg. But to mix them together, that's my husband's favorite, not mine. So he will have that while I have tea, and then later on, I will have granola. I didn't buy yogurt. I don't have yogurt because we really didn't shop. So all I have is granola. So I'll just have the milk and granola for my breakfast after the tea. Hey. Anyway, people, I just have to say my piece about these hungry people. I really just had to say how I feel about the whole situation and this egotistical boy who running to the internet just to have the breaking story and the faking story. Like, I've seen him numerous times having to retract his own stories because he was too hungry to run out with it. And then he has to retract it. No, soon after he was finished. Soon after he was finished, he has to come back and retract his stories because what? Ego. I say it all the while here, and he don't like it. Yesterday I saw him doing a video, in the same video that he was doing, that the person called. The same video that he came out with Rosio and Marwa's story, so-called story. He came out calling me an idiot. I'm stupid. You are stupid. Whatever. I didn't watch the entire video though, but I got to that part. But I will answer him on the podcast. I will leave that part to the podcast because you know me gonna go neck and neck to tell him what I have to tell him. And this thing that he has calling women bitches, that boy, anybody who should be a bitch is him. Because he's a friggin' fag. Period. So, you could say all what you want to say. Call all the names that you want to call. So, at this point, if I'm a bitch, you're a jackass. But I will respond to you on the next channel. Just give me some time. I will say what I have to say to you because you believe that you know everything. And because the people who run to you to fix their YouTube channels, make you believe that you are God. You're not. Mere mortal, just like any one of us. A mere human, just like any one of us. You're not God. So you coming out here feeling because the people who are novices to YouTube will run to you to fix their passwords and fix their whatever, fix respond to YouTube's claims and strikes because they don't know how to do it. And when they run to you, instead of sitting down and trying to figure it out for themselves, it gives you this, I'm the man, I'm the man. No, you're not. You're the boy. Boy. Ay, 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 ay. You are the boy. Yard boy. Yard boy, we sit down and I go look work for my new life and pick me there. Yeah, I say so. And if he does not come to YouTube, I pray God. Whenever he's not on YouTube, I pray God, all hell must break loose. If they talking about Marwa, that boy is a tantrum thrower. The way how I saw him yesterday in the video, it called, you stupid idiot. You're stupid. I'm like, what? Me stupid? No, if I'm stupid, you're the jackass because look at you in the gutter wallowing like a damn pig. Well, I will come in the gutter with you. Pig and pig will fight. Because if you think I'm just this calm and collective all the while, you wait and you will see. And I'm not fighting just because I'm fighting. I'm fighting to show you that you think that you could react on people and nobody should react on you. Why you want to cannibalize Marwa and everybody else? Nobody else should talk about you. You are content also. You're making, it's just the way how the world goes in a cycle. And basically there's a chain, just like how there's a food chain, there's a content chain. And that I have a playlist called Reacting to the Reactor. And you will find yourself in the playlist like you've been in there numerous times. So I wouldn't change anything. You do shit, you say shit, you do good, you behave good, you will, and I will speak about it if I feel like it. Sometimes I just don't pay you no mind because I know you don't know better because you're hungry. You're always hungry. And when people are hungry, they're impaired in many ways. They become impaired. So, cheers to you. I'll see you over on the next channel. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.